Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop. Chapter 3. The Myth of Atlantis Restored to Historical Science Through Radiocarbon Analysis. Explosion of the island of Santorini and the Cyclades in 1420 BCE. The volcanic eruption of the island of Santorini has been dated at 3050 plus 150 BP or 3370 plus 100 BP. These two dates have been calculated from a piece of wood found under the 30-meter thick layer of ashes that had covered the whole group of the Cyclades Islands after explosion. This wood is therefore contemporaneous with the volcanic explosion that was to give birth to the myth of Atlantis. The second date, 3370 plus 100 BP, was obtained after the extraction of the humic acid that had accumulated in the ligneous material with time, and which constitutes an organic impurity likely to engender false analytical results. Thus, 3070 plus 3,370 plus 100 can be considered the most probable date of the eruption of Santorini. Studies have shown, according to the authors already quoted on this subject, that the eruption of Santorini is comparable to in intensity and typology to the Krakatoa, an island in Indonesia, in 1883. The tidal wave of the latter reached a height of 35 meters in the neighboring coasts of Java and Sumatra, destroying 295 towns and drowning 36,000 people. After a very short time, the tidal wave was registered on the shores of almost all oceans of the world. The explosion was heard over 1/13 of the entire surface of the Earth. Its vibrations broke windows 150 kilometers away, as far as 800 kilometers in the case of old houses. The clouds of dust darkened the sky the world over for years. It was the most powerful explosion known in historical times. Yet, the 83-kilometer squared crater and the 30-meter thick layer of dust covering the group of islands surrounding Santorini allow us to conclude that the eruption of Santorini in the Minoan period was far more important and more catastrophic than the Krakatoa in 1883. The ashes covered up approximately 200,000 kilometers squared, and the cloud of dust that formed must have covered Crete, a part of Peloponnesus and Asia Minor. The northern coast of Crete must have been submerged by the tidal wave at more than 350 kilometers per hour, half an hour after the explosion of the Tunisian coast, and the Nile Delta must have been affected as well. And I'm Uriel Riley. This is Civilization or Barbarism, and we'll continue. Thank you.